20 years old and having a voice change, why would I think that that's a possibility when my voice isn't working? You know, it's almost like your voice is a mezzo-soprano now. Back in the month of December, I posted a video every single day for that whole entire month. And I recorded all those songs at the very end of November. So it was like November 29th or 30th or something like that. So it's been a little over a month. Well, I guess it's been a lot. It's like a month and a half, not quite 2 months yet, since I recorded all those songs. I recorded them all on one day and then posted them every day of the month. And I'm going to show you just like how quickly this changed, how I was singing then and how I'm singing now. But it's just crazy because I was singing this way like a month ago, and now it's completely different. And it's not like there's any weakness in my voice now of it still transitioning or changing. It is what it is. And that just blows my mind because God allowed this to happen right now. But I'm going to explain to you a little bit more about what being a mezzo-soprano looks like as compared to being a soprano. Voice types have more to do with how the voice transitions and the sound of the color of the voice than it does anything to do with like range or anything like that. I have a bigger range now as a mezzo-soprano than I had as a soprano. So that has nothing to do with it. It is the sound of my voice and where my voice transitions now. I think I'm going to kind of just like do a run through of my range right now so you can hear, and then I will compare it with what it was as a soprano. But I will sing with some videos that I recorded last month as well. And anyways, we're just going to kind of compare and contrast, and I'm going to show you exactly what being a mezzo-soprano means now. That was pretty much like the extremes of my range now. So what I'm going to show you is how my transitions are different now compared to being a soprano. So this is, let's see if you can hear that, C4. And if I were to sing from C4 all the way up to C5 in a scale, it would sound like this as a mezzo-soprano. As you can hear, I'm singing C in my chest voice, and at the E4, so it'll be I transitioned into the next mode, which is more of a head voice. And again, coming back down, if I go can you hear that subtle difference of sound? That is where I would transition. Normally, I wouldn't transition until the G, which would be the note that would be more head voice, transitioning into mode 2. And again, like, it's only been 2 weeks that I've been singing as a mezzo-soprano, so they're going to take a little bit of time to get used to and get stronger. So now the other transition is up into high voice, and I will sing from now, which is an E4, up through about a D, E flat 5. There is no actual like vocal transition. It's more of an acoustical transition. You have to allow for more space there. So that would normally happen at a G5 for a soprano. It now happens for me at an E5. So before I would open on that note, and now I'm opening on that note. So if I start on B4, let's start on C. opened my jaw for that so that I am fully open. And that would be the G, where normally, or as a soprano, I would have opened before. I wouldn't have had to open until that note. And so now, going into the next modal transition is going into the whistle voice, where I would normally not go into the whistle voice until about this note. I am now going into the whistle note voice at this note. Or maybe slightly lower than that, half a step lower. We're going to start, just so you can kind of hear the difference, I'm going to start on A5 and go up by half steps. That top note that I just hit was an F sharp 6, which I could never hit as a soprano. That's pretty much on a technical level what the difference is between singing as a mezzo-soprano as singing as a soprano. And I'm not sure if you could hear just off of that how my voice sounds different, the color of my voice is different, but that's the technical aspect, which goes a lot more into the classification as a mezzo-soprano. My voice instructor doesn't like that name because I'm still a soprano. The Italian term mezzo basically means half, so I'm half a soprano, which, like, I have a bigger range now. It's, like, you have to have some type of a term to call somebody, so I'm fine calling it a mezzo-soprano. The only thing that's really changed is the sound of my voice, the color of my voice, and where my voice is transitioning. I'm going to go over some songs that I recorded previously within about the last 4 months, and I'm going to play them for you how I sang them then, and then I'm going to sing for you how I would sing it now. So on this song, it's God Help the Outcast. I never actually posted this song because I couldn't really sing it. It went a little too low for me, and I couldn't really hit the note. This was recorded back in October 15th. It is now January 24th. So it's been October, November, December. It's been 3 months since I recorded this. So I'm going to play for you the clip of me attempting to sing this, and then I had to change keys and sing it up. I never did get around to posting the video, though. And I'm going to sing it for you how I would sing it now, the way that I originally wanted to sing it with the note that I couldn't hit. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me, or if you're even there. I don't know if you can hear me, or if you're even there. So that's, I can hit that note now quite clearly, quite easily. As you can hear again at the end of this song, even though I changed the key a little bit higher, it was still a little low for me to hit. So let me try and sing that in the original key that I started off singing. God help the outcasts, hungry from birth. Show them mercy, they don't find honor. You can hear me, or if you're even there. I don't know if you would listen to a gypsy's prayer. Yes, I know I'm just an outcast. I shouldn't speak to you. Still I see your face and wonder, were you once an outcast too? God help the outcasts, hungry from birth. Show them the mercy they won't find on earth. God help. So as you can see, that note's pretty easy to sing now, which I couldn't sing before. This next song was recorded just a little over a month ago. Which is, oh no, I'm sorry, no it wasn't. Yeah, it was recorded about a month and a half ago, which is crazy to me to think about. But this is White Christmas And here's the clip of me singing.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow.
An interesting note here is that with the new voice that I have, my breath control has gotten a lot better. I'm able to sing with more control and longer phrases in my music. So this video was recorded probably closer to about 2 months, 2.5 months ago, and this is On the Street Where You Live.
I have often walked down the street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. And oh, the towering feeling, just to know somehow you are near. I have often walked down the street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Can you hear a lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment bar out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live. And oh, the towering feeling, just to know somehow you are near. The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear.
This next clip is of me singing I'll Be Singing You, I'll Be Seeing You, which was also recorded sometime in November, so about 2.5 months ago. And I'm going to sing it with the same key as the clip that I'm going to play for you. However, I wanted to sing this a little bit lower, but I couldn't, because I'm pretty sure the original was a little bit lower. I will check that, and if it is, I'll sing that for you as well. But for right now, I'm going to sing it the same key as I sang it before and show you guys the difference.
I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. Yes, so the original version,
I'm pretty sure it was the original version of Billie Holiday singing this song, was in a little bit lower key. So I've never actually tried this. I'm gonna try it for the first time with you guys. This is what Billie Holiday sounds like singing it, and I'm going to see if I can sing it in the same key. I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. In that small cafe, the park across the way, the children's carousel, the chestnut trees, the wishing well. So that note's a little bit low for me right now. I have no doubt that I'll be able to sing it a little bit stronger soon, but I couldn't quite get the vibrato on that note. So anyways, yeah, that is the comparison of my voice. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you found it fascinating, if you found it informative, you know, I was going back and forth between whether or not I should make the song. I definitely wanted to tell you all about what was going on. I did wait a couple of weeks just to make sure that everything was good. So I wanted to update you guys, tell you what's been going on. I mean, this is a pretty exciting thing in my life, and you all are very important to me, so of course I wanted to include you on that. But thank you so much for your prayers, and so many of you were concerned about what was going on, so I definitely was another reason for me to make this video. But then, you know, I got to thinking about if somebody else goes through this, you know, it's a little bit unusual, I guess, to go through this much of a voice change at 20 years old. So if somebody else goes through this, to have it, you know, to share in case it can be informative to somebody or helpful, I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you again so much for all your support and prayers. They mean so much to me. And I'm looking forward to putting out some new videos for you guys with my new voice. It's going to be a little bit of a while, so I apologize for that. I won't be able to be posting as many videos as I had been trying to in the last about 6 months, but especially with this whole voice change, you know, it's a little bit difficult for me to do that right now. I'm really just trying to focus on, one, this project, and two, making sure that my voice is exactly what it needs to be and doing what it wants to do before I just start singing a ton. So that's kind of the scoop, and I will talk with you guys later, and thank you again so much. Have a great day. Bye.